Hey there, are you looking for a fun and easy craft this fall season? Well, I'm going to walk you through how to create tissue paper covered pumpkins. This is a great way to kind of jazz up those craft store faux pumpkins and add different colors and something custom to match your decor. What you're going to need to do for this craft is you are going to need to get some small/medium faux pumpkins from the craft store. I got them in two different shapes. And you're going to need Mod Podge. Mod Podge is a way that we're going to apply and seal our pumpkins so it has sort of a matte finish. And then you're going to need tissue paper or cute paper napkins. I couldn't really find any cute paper napkins, so I'm just going to stick with tissue paper. And then you're going to need some brushes for your Mod Podge application. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint a layer of Mod Podge all over my pumpkin. That way my tissue paper is going to stick to the surface. So I'm going to take my first layer of tissue paper. I'm going to place it on my work surface. And I'm going to take my pumpkin that's covered with the first layer of Mod Podge. Don't feel like you have to get every single square inch. This is just to secure it and get it sort of tacky to the surface. And we're going to paint a layer over it to seal it and to make it have a really nice finished look. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the tissue paper over the pumpkin, and then I'm going to run my fingers down the groove of the pumpkin so that we can keep that gourd definition. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flatten down the sides of the pumpkin, and then once it's sort of smoothed over the pumpkin surface, I'm going to paint another layer of Mod Podge to keep everything secure. And as you get to the top of the pumpkin around the stem, you're probably going to have a little bit of excess tissue paper. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear around the stem to get rid of that excess tissue paper. And then I'm going to add another layer of Mod Podge just to secure all of this tissue paper around the stem of our pumpkin. And then I'm going to fill in some of the holes that I made when I tore the tissue paper. Now that I filled in the top around the stem, I'm going to add another layer of Mod Podge just to keep those smaller edges down. And once you're done, if you have any holes in your tissue paper, you can use smaller pieces to patch it with the Mod Podge. And then I'm going to set it aside and let it dry.